Do you know what the number one reason why people fail in real estate? Believe it or not, the number one reason people fail is they have no idea how to read numbers. They think that just buying 4 walls and a roof is actually gonna make them successful. Or maybe just having a certain amount of money in their bank account is gonna make them successful. Why? I was one of those people. I used to think if I just had a lot of properties and I had a bunch of cash flow coming in, I was gonna be successful. The problem is I had no idea what the numbers were telling me. No one ever taught me that the most important thing about real estate is not 4 walls, a roof, and some dirt. The most important thing about owning real estate is understanding what the numbers and what the data are telling us. See, many times the challenge we have in real estate is because we live in a house, we think that that's the same as owning a rental property. Completely opposite. You couldn't be more wrong by thinking that. When you own a rental property, you own a business. You've got profit, you've got loss, you've got income, you've got expenses, you've got laws, rules, and regulations. And you have more governing agencies watching you, the landlord, than anyone else. The one person who doesn't realize all of these things is actually the landlord. And they do things off of emotion. And they do things off of their gut feelings. And they do things because they think it's the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do, because they think they were taken advantage of, because they were lied to. Business has nothing to do with emotions. Business has to do with having a business plan, having a strategy, executing that strategy, and the way that you measure if you're being successful or not is the numbers. If you are not looking at your numbers on a regular basis, fanatical about your numbers, having KPIs, having metrics, and you know what, even if you just have one property, I don't care. You need to start somewhere because you're probably not getting in real estate to only own one property. You're getting in real estate to own multiple properties. The only way that you can scale and grow is by knowing what the numbers and what the data are telling you. So start from the beginning. If you own a bunch of rentals now and you don't know exactly what kind of return you're getting, what percentages you're getting, what your rates are, if you don't know these numbers, you need to learn them. You need to learn to be the CEO of the business. So many times people who become entrepreneurs and they become investors think that if they just work hard, they will be successful. But the reality is being the hardest worker in the room is not gonna make you successful. I mean, if that were the case, people that were in construction or were day laborers would be the wealthiest people on the planet, but they're not. The people that are the wealthiest people on the planet understand leverage and they understand numbers and data. So take the time, slow down, take at least a couple hours a week to work on the business and understand what the numbers and data are telling you in your business. So you've got to step out, be the CEO, look at data, look at accounting sheets, understand the data because it's telling you a story. It's up to you to identify that story and make decisions based on that, not off of emotions and not off of gut reactions. So just remember that when you own a rental property, whether it's one property or it's 50 properties, you own a business. That business runs off of data and numbers. It doesn't run off of gut feelings, emotions, reactions. That is not how you run a business, and that is not how you are gonna be successful. If you wanna be in this business and you wanna be in it for a long period of time, you've gotta learn and become fanatical about your numbers, and you make decisions based on numbers and data and not your emotions. I'm Steve Rozenberg. Thanks so much for watching.